Mailbag. Mail. Bag. Mailbag. Bag. Got a mailbag? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Always 9. 9's a lucky number. I do not plan this, guys. Folks, girls. But it's a good amount to do a mailbag, so kind of works out. All right, first package up. Nail sticker. Put a new blade in, gotta be careful. It's sharp. Oh wow. I wonder if, I complained that I got the wrong color. Maybe they sent me new ones. Nice. These are nail stickers that light up with RFID. In fact, let's test it real quick. I think I have a USB cord around here somewhere. Let's see if we can power this thing up. Let's pull it out because it's not lined up properly. Oh, jeez. There you go, can you see that? Go ahead and dim this light. Pretty cool. All right. Desk organizer. Alright, so I ordered a couple of sizes of these just to see if they fit my booklet. Yep. This is an A6 business card holder for planners. It does fit in these sample books. It is a little shorter than the typical, I think, planners, and this is another one I bought. This is a little divider. I think the planners are a little thinner. I'm sorry, the depth is a little thinner. The width, I mean. It's got a thinner width. So it's a little shorter than these pages, but, you know, that'll work. I might be able to put some various stuff in there. Some, you know, really big components, or if you have a bunch of loose stuff you want to shove in there. It'd be cool if they had a little zipper or something on there. So I just got that to test it out to see if they were, you know, useful in any way. Stick you a circuit board in there and, you know, do all kinds of weird stuff. You want to fit odd shaped objects into your SMD binders. All right. Actually, these might fit some bigger chips that don't fit in the 24. They might be cheaper. All right, next, cargo net. I thought this was kind of, well, it's kind of all wonky. It's not even, it's supposed to be straight. I think that's supposed to be straight. The angle seems different on both sides. That might be why it was so cheap. This is, you're supposed to put this on a, you stick, it has double stick tape on it. You stick it on and then you have like a little net to put stuff in. I thought it'd be good for maybe like holding, well, that's kind of big. You can fit an old, it doesn't even fit an old, what's the point of this? It's got to be wrong. I must have got the smallest one. They had 3 different sizes. I must have got the one that was the smallest. It doesn't even fit a phone. Oh well. Well, that was useless. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe I could stick it somewhere to hold something. It's kind of nice though. It's like a real springy. I mean, it's awfully strong. Look at that. I don't know if that sticky would hold, but if you wanted to mount something to hold, something really big, that would actually hold some pretty big items. That's kind of interesting. Put it on the side of equipment or something to hold some stuff. Pretty neat. I think it was very cheap. It was like a little soccer goal or something. Football goal. Hexagonal nut. These are black carbon steel, M2, 100 pieces. I bought a bunch of M2 hardware and I forgot to get nuts. So I bought some more nuts to go with that. It says syringe. And it is indeed syringes. I didn't really need these. I mean, I thought it'd be neat to have a little small 3 milliliter syringes. But I really got these for these caps. And it's got these really long needles. But it's got these lure lock caps that go on like that. Oops. So this should be useful for when you have a needle on your flux. Why is it not going in? Oh, it doesn't have a lure lock. It's just a round. So when you have a needle on your paste or your flux, you can cap it off. Not get it leaking out everywhere. Thought that was kind of cool. Really the only reason I bought it was for these caps. And these will come in handy if I want to use a small amount of a paste or something. Apparently you can't buy these caps just by themselves. You have to buy a large amount of syringes with them. From what I could tell. I didn't come across any. This is oh no. What does it say? This is some kind of probe. Kind of stainless steel needle for something. Let's see. This is basically just like a little probe, like a little needle probe. It's not as thin as I was hoping it would be. It's kind of blunt. It's not very sharp. I was really looking for something small and sharp. And this side's got some kind of like little threading. I don't know what this is. I was really looking for something really sharp and thin. Mainly for just, sticking in very small holes and stuff like that. This isn't sharp at all, though. Might be handy for something. Alright, that's that. I'll just get rid of that. Put this cap back on there. All right, next package up. Alright, so this is some more hardware I bought. Unfortunately, the seller I bought hardware from last time didn't have any stuff available anymore. And he had really good prices and really good packaging. This isn't too bad, but it's not as good, and the quality is not as good. I can see these nuts right here are not even black, they're gray. I got some M3 hardware, some caps, some hex caps, different lengths, and some flat caps, domes, and some M3 nuts, and some washers. Plastic sheet. This looks like a bunch of connectors. These are more of those wafer connectors. These are full sets of 3-pin wafer connectors with female, male, and pins. So that's nice. And these are 2-pin. 2-pin and 3-pin locking wafer connectors, which are useful. I think these are locking. I don't know. Yeah, they're not as locking as the other ones I had that have the lever. These don't have a lever, but they do click and lock. Better than DuPont headers, although the spacing probably won't be the same. I don't know what the spacing on this is. Let me see. Oh, stable. Let's see what these are. So these would kind of go, you know, in your board. Yeah, that's 2.54 spacing, and then these lock on. Like they're polarized, and they kind of lock on pretty good. They're not going to come off like DuPont connectors, but they don't really click lock like expected. There's not really indentation there, but that gives you a pretty decent beefy connection. They're really not the best I've seen. They're supposed to lock a little bit, or maybe you have to buy locking, but good enough for what I want to use them for. It's a sturdier connector for putting on headers and stuff. Keyboard protectors, that's another one that comes up a lot. And these are those mini breadboards. I think it's one, let's see. 6 of them? 7. All different colors. They have these little pegs that click into stuff. I wonder what size those are. These pegs are awfully big. So, I mean, I guess you can make a little plate to put these all on, or you can buy that plate, or just cut them off and glue them on something. And they're arranged in rows. I thought these would be handy to have to just hook up a little sensor or something. Oh, I found another bag on the floor. I must have dropped it. Okay, I was waiting for that. This is also, let's go ahead and move all this stuff. Let's just move this stuff over here. So this is similar to this. It should be also an A6. Unfortunately, they put it in a real thin. They put the sticker on here. I hope that sticker comes off. Get all that glue off. There we go. Alright, so this is also for these books. Actually, let me get the other book. This one's a little... This book's a little loaded up. It's a little full. Let's get a smaller book. Let's see. This is actually, I think, the dimension 17 by 11.5 centimeters. So you can see that these are a little smaller than that. Unfortunately, I'll put that inside some books or something. Some of these were folded too. Alright, so how you pop those out. Alright. Pop those little pieces out. And that goes in there like that. And that goes in there like, let's put it this way so it gets crushed down. Close that. That fits perfectly. So they're all different sizes. They're not as big as these. I think they make these actually bigger so that they have space. Oops. So they have space to get them out. So then you have a little pouch to throw stuff into. So say I want to shove that in there. Or what else do I got? Got something else I want to put in there? Just throw that in there. And what else we got? What else we got? Something else I could shove in this little container. You know, circuit boards. There you go. You got a little Ziploc bag full of just various, whatever you want to store in there. So I'm definitely going to get more of those. Those are nice. Hopefully this doesn't break, but it looks okay. It closes pretty well. Maybe if I order more, they'll package it better. Kind of folded in the mail and kind of messed up the seam. Might be able to heat it up and bend it back, but put it between some heavy books, it should fix it. It doesn't come all the way to the ends, so it can come loose. But it works. So that's cool. And then we got these little compartments here. Little business card holders for different size stuff, and then I can use this bag for, you know, even weirder stuff. So that's it for now. Till next time.